Okay, hello everybody and welcome to web development tutorial in PHP and HTML. Kind of number 2, kind of number 4, depending on how many videos you've watched, because it's sort of 2 series, sort of 1 series. But anyway, today we are going to be taking this basic, nice looking website that we have here, which has a simple login capability and logout, and it checks passwords and usernames. And we are going to make it so that it connects to a database and checks all the data against that. So for this, we're going to be using MySql. Now, assuming you followed my first tutorial, you should be using XAMPP to run all of this, and that will make it really easy. If you're not, you should probably go find another tutorial or install XAMPP, because this is the best way to do it by far. So just install XAMPP, and what you want to do is you want to start running it, and I'm assuming you've already got all this code from the last tutorial with the website. So first thing we're going to do is just take out all of this stuff in connect.php, and we're just going to keep the variables. Now what you want to do is open up XAMPP and click admin for MySql. And I already had it running there, but whatever. So, and it'll bring you to this page. Now this is where it shows you all of your databases. So as you can see, a bunch of these come up by default, and a couple of them I've created. So what you want to do is just click on databases and just type in tutorial and just click create. I've already created it right here, so I'm just going to go to that, and once you create it, it's going to ask you to create a table. So we're going to create a table of users, and we're going to put in 3 columns. One is going to be for the ID, which is basically just the number which auto increments. So each time someone creates a new account, the first person's going to be 1, 2, and then you get the idea. It just goes up. And then second is for users, and then third is for passwords. So let's just click go. So this column is going to be called ID. This one's going to be username, and this one's going to be actually. I'm trying to decide. We should probably just do user. That's easier. Whoops. User and password. Okay. This one's going to be a varchar. Now varchar basically means you can put in either you can put in text or numbers, and that's generally the best for stuff like this, so that people can put in whatever they want. And we're just going to make this now for length/values, that's basically how many characters can be it. So if you put in 10 for ID, that doesn't mean you can only go up to the number 10. That means you can have 10, so like 10 integers. So that would be 9, 9, 9, 9, 9. It would be like 10 nines would be the maximum number of accounts you can have. So I'm pretty sure 10 will serve most of you pretty well for now. And for collation, you can leave that. Most of this you can just forget about. Now, this is important. Index, you need to set the ID index to primary, because basically that just means that this is sort of the one that everything is based off of. And yeah, that's everything. So once you have all this, just scroll down and hit save, and it will create this nice looking little table for you. And currently it doesn't have that much, but we're going to fix that. Excuse me. Okay, so go back into your PHP program, and we're in connect.php. So the first thing you want to do is we're going to create a connect variable. Now this is basically the it's kind of a variable that initializes the connection to the database, and you'll see you basically do MySql underscore connect, and now what you need to do is you need to put in your parameters. So we're connecting to it on localhost. You probably will be, unless you're not following the tutorials. Hold on, I'm just gonna. Okay, one second. This is just gonna help me type, so I can disable my touchpad. Anyway, okay, and then you want to do. We need to go into here and look. We have user and password as the 2 categories. So the 2 variables are going to be user, comma, password, and semicolon. Okay, so now you've got those two. We need to do at MySql underscore select underscore db, and then the database name is tutorial, and then you can put in an or die function, which will basically say database not found or something. It'll just give you a message if it's unable to connect, and that's usually useful. So let's so now basically we need to query the data. This is a little bit more complicated, but hopefully you'll understand. So what we need to do is we need to do query equals select star from, and then you need to use backticks for this, users, because that's the first one. So it's going to select from users where username, actually wait, it might just be I'm trying to think about, okay, I think username, oh okay, yeah, no, it's select from users is the table, so the table's named users, that's why I did it, and then user, so it's you're gonna be user actually, this should be user, and then it should be where users equal user, I think, no, from users where user equals, and then, so we basically select this, and then where user equals input user, so let's just put that in, input user. So basically it's just going to query any data, and it's going to try to get a result where this value here is equal to this one. So that's pretty good, and then, I don't know why, but yeah, anyway, okay, and actually you need to put this in, yeah, I'm not sure if you have to do that, but I think you do, so you might as well do it. And then query pass, you basically do the same thing, you do, whoops, select from, nope, select star from, and then select from users, because it's still the same table, which is users, and then where password, and as you can see, I'd recommend not closing this because you will need to reference it a lot, equals input pass. Just hit that and close those and semicolon. Okay, so now what we probably want to do is echo. Now just to test the connection, we're going to echo query and echo query pass. Oops. Okay. And actually, one thing that we kind of need to do is MySql, whoops, underscore close. That'll just close the connection. You just need to put that in. Otherwise, it'll keep doing it, sort of. Okay, so first thing we need to do is we need to create some values in here so that it'll check it. So what we want to do is, let's see, hold on. There is a way to do this. Add one, no, SQL. No, wait, hold on. I'm trying to. This. I've forgotten how to do this. Oh my gosh! There's a way you can insert. No, that inserts a column. That's not useful. SQL structure. Okay, come on. I know you can do this. Okay, basically what I'm trying to do is figure out how you insert values. Once I do it once, I can figure it out again. Oh my gosh, I've just completely forgotten. The problem is, I'm used to inserting it from code. I'm just going to pause the video, guys, and I'm going to figure out how to do this, and then I will be right back. Okay, guys, hi, I'm back. Sorry about that. I kind of had lapsed. It is an insert. I, for some reason, did not realize that. So, anyway, basically, you just click on insert and just insert the value 1, then put in your name and password, and then just hit go. And now, when we go back here, okay. Oh, this is the wrong, oh my gosh. Oh, hold on, I need to go back to my other database. Okay, so just, this is better demonstration now. Insert 1, Hirsh, and 1, 2, 3. so as you can see, we go here, and there you go. Now you've inserted all of this data into here. So now, what we need to do is we need to go to welcome, and we're going to type in Hirsh, type in your password, and undefined variable password in line 7. I'm pretty sure localhost. Oh, okay. So this is I forgot about this. Okay, so actually, these are the passwords for the MySql database. I'm pretty sure if you haven't changed it, it should be blank. So let's just set that as blank. Okay. So now it's for some reason type 2. Okay. Yeah. Okay, but at least what we can see is, oh, okay, so it did query the data. Okay, so yeah, it did work. I was wondering. But anyway, so as you can see, it selected it where Hirsh and all this stuff. Basically, it worked. I'm relatively sure, and we actually forgot to put that in. Now, yeah, okay, now the password equals 123. Okay, so that shows that it's got the data because it got Hirsh 123. So now what we need to do is, oh, also I'll just show you, just to show you that this is working, we're just going to go back home, and if we type in something random here, it won't actually return the right stuff. Yeah, so that kind of shows you that it's working. Well, it's complicated, but anyway, let's just keep going with that. So we're going to do dash result, so we're going to create a new variable equals MySql underscore query, and then see, this is where you actually use the query, and then you also need to do dash result pass equals MySql underscore query query pass. Sorry, I have to think about that for a second. Okay, so now let's just echo the result. So that's basically going to take out all of that other stuff that it's putting in right now. So right now it puts in all this other stuff. This is going to take that out. I'm pretty sure it should. So, but we can just test to see if it's working by putting that in and continue. Okay, apparently. Oh, actually, okay, never mind. It's, we still have to do some other stuff. So first you actually have to count the rows. Now, I'm not sure if you need to do this, but there appears to be some sort of problem whenever you don't. I'm not sure. That you, yeah, just do it. Because I don't exactly understand how this works, but I know it basically just counts the rows and then it lets you query the data more easily somehow. It's something that MySql likes. Yeah, it's very strange. Fetch array and result pass. Yeah, so okay, so now we're gonna type in, so now we're gonna get the data from the server, so we're gonna create a new variable, server user equals dash. So basically now it's taking, I mean, this kind of makes sense. So it, I don't know how to explain this, but basically it's taking the row after it fetched the data from here, and that's the value that's going to be put in, if that makes any sense whatsoever. So server user equals row, just put that in. Actually no, let's use username. Oops. Actually it's not, wait, what did we name the row? So yeah, this is why it's useful to go back and check. It's a user, so you should always be checking that stuff because that will trip you up. And server pass equals dash row password. I'm pretty sure that's what we did, right? And yeah, if I did something wrong, which is not unlikely. No, it's okay. This should work. Okay. So now, what this is going to do. So now we're gonna have the data from the server, user, and echo server pass. Okay. So let's just go back to here and so this was me trying to figure out how to do this stuff. Oh. Line 16 and line 17. Oh my gosh. Okay. I had this problem before, but I'm not. Not quite sure what it is. I'm relatively sure everything is correct. Well, yeah. Okay. I'm pretty sure it is. Let's just go through and we'll fix this momentarily, I think. Well, anyway. If dash server user is yeah, we can do. I'm trying to think of the best way to do this. We can do an server pass. So this will basically make sure you've actually got something, no blank values. Actually, we don't need that many lines. We don't actually need any. And no, we do need some. And then we need to say if it's not result, then we can do die username or password is invalid. Whoops. Wow. Use the comment shortcut again. And then, okay, so now I believe, let's take out those. Inside of this, we need to take MySql close. You need to, whoa. The heck? Okay. Right, not quite sure. Half an hour, but yeah. Okay. That was good. We need to echo some data now. We don't have. Well, yeah, we might as well. You're basically just going to set it up so it looks nice. Enter database. Let's just write database output. Dash center. Yeah. And we can just add a couple lines. We might as well do that. Okay. And then we close the connection, which is always important. Okay. Now, inside this, we need to say, so now we need to actually check the values against each other. We're going to say if input pass equals server pass, then header location we need to go to home.php and this needs to be okay. That should work. Actually, I'm not sure if these need single quotes. I can't remember in PHP if it makes a difference to use double quotes or single quotes. I know sometimes it does, they're really picky, but sometimes it doesn't matter, so. And then else, we're going to go to, else needs to open and close those, and we're going to go to header location failed .php. Okay, so that basically means that it'll check the values, and if you get it right, then it'll work, it'll go to home, otherwise it will go to fail.php. So that is good, and I think that's everything. Now the question is whether we're going to have this strange, whoa, line 27. Let's just see what that is. Oh, man. Okay, that was just an accident. And, okay, we appear to be having some sort of small MySql underscore fetch array. Okay, hold on. I am going to take a moment and figure out what this problem is, and I'll be right back again. Sorry for all the pause. Okay, hi guys, and welcome back. Sorry for that. What I didn't realize was what I was doing wrong. Was in here, originally we'd written -tutorial as the name of the database. What I forgot is you need to put it in as a variable. So basically, tutorial is the name of the database. You can't just use that as a variable name and expect it to work. So you have to create a variable database equal to tutorial, and then put that in here, and that should fix the problem. So when you go here, you type in Hirsh123 or whatever you did, it works, and otherwise it'll bring you just to this. And actually, oh, okay, so what else we need to do is, assuming neither of them are correct, we just need to put in another header here that goes to location, sorry, fail.php. Okay. Oh my. Semicolon. Okay. That took me long enough. So now we just type in random stuff, and it goes to failed login. We type in Hirsh123. Oh my gosh, really? You're going to not work? Okay, if input path is equal to server path. Okay, let's do something. Let's just comment out this code here, and we're just going to echo, actually no, let's just do it here. We need to echo input pass, echo server pass. Okay, so this is a way to troubleshoot. Basically we're just going to echo both of them. So it's 1 2 3 1 2 3. So they are correct. They're both the same. And it's if input pass equals server pass, then it should be going here, and they are. Okay. False header location. This should. This makes sense. Okay, so that works. But then if you fail to do it, oh, okay. I'm thinking. Let's say. I'm confused on why this isn't working. Well, let's put in an echo statement. Echo. Sorry, bad login. And semicolon. Okay, let's try this. So you guys, oh, okay. It's not actually running that. Interesting. Because if you do nothing, it should say, wow. Okay. Interesting. I'm not quite sure why it's not redirecting. It doesn't appear to want to do this else statement, even though it should want to do the else statement, because, yeah. Not quite sure what the problem is. Okay, well, guys, it's pretty good. It works, and because we are kind of running out of time, I'm going to end off this tutorial here, while you have a partly functional website that allows you to create multiple logins. Now I'm just going to demonstrate that by creating another one. Hello, 123, we'll just use the same password, it doesn't really matter. And I'll just show you that it does work pretty well, because now we can use hello 123 and it will also work. And other stuff will not work so well, even though the redirect is still not working. Guys, I am going to figure out what the problem is, and I will tell you in the next tutorial. So definitely subscribe if you want to learn more. Next tutorial will be coming soon. And we will also be creating a create login so that it inserts the value automatically without you having to go into here. And that's all going to be coming in the next few tutorials. So definitely subscribe if you want to see that. But anyway, for now, my name is Hirsh Agarwal, and I'll see you in my next video. Thanks so much for watching.